Hey guys, I'm a Swanton 007, continuing my series of 2004 pay-per-view reviews. Where was I up to? I was up to... not Bad Blood. Was I up to Bad Blood? No, I was not up to Bad Blood. Great American Bash I was up to. So the Great American Bash 2004. Overall, it was an alright pay-per-view. I think I just have to fix around a couple of my ratings. The pay-per-view started off... this is the first time the Great American Bash was ever actually had in the WWE. So, it started off with an elimination match for the US Championship between John Cena, RVD, Rene, Dupree, and Booker T. I felt that this match didn't really live up to expectation. With RVD and Booker T, you sort of thought that this could have been a right match. As long as Rene Dupree went first, which he did. I believe he went first to A. He was the first one to go with... I really don't know. Oh, the five-star frog splash. And then RVD rolls him up. Yeah. So, Rene Dupree went first, which was good. So then you've got John Cena, RVD, and Booker T. Now, you think that these two would go great. It ended up like a 4-star match. It didn't. It all kind of went downhill from there. The next elimination was only 3 minutes later. Well, no, wait. Cena eliminated RVD first. That just stuffs my whole thing. Dupree already is already into that. Stuffs my whole thing about what I just said. But then Booker T eliminates Dupree with a scissors kick, which was just terrible. Like, yeah. And then John Cena wins with the FU, as we all know, just 4 minutes later after last elimination. Nothing real special. I gave it a 2 3/4. They packed that for 15 minutes. It wasn't boring. They packed enough in it to not make it boring, but it really wasn't that exciting. Then we've got Charlie Haas versus Luther Reigns. This was just a shocking match. Reigns won after getting a reverse neck breaker on him. He was like, he's Angle's new lackey, like Charlie Haas and Shelton Benjamin were when they were Team America. So Reigns won there. He looked absolutely horrible in this match. I think it's no surprise he didn't go any further than this. The match only lasted 7 minutes. I only gave it... What did I give it? I gave it 1.5 stars. I'm going to change that to 1 star. I only gave it 1 star. It wasn't that great. We then had a WWE Cruiserweight Championship match between Chavo and Rey Mysterio. This was probably the second best match of the night. I feel like the JBL Eddie match got a little bit over it. It wasn't as fast paced as you would expect for one of these two. But it's a very kind of everyone knew about it. This was a huge rivalry for the Cruiserweight Championship. It was kind of like an Undertaker Mankind sort of Cruiserweight feud when they just kept coming back and kept fighting with each other because neither of them had anything else to do. In the end, I'm pretty sure Ray wins. Ray wins after Chavo goes for the gory bump, but Ray slips out and counters into a fulcrum flip for the win at almost 20 minutes. It was a nice match. These two, they really knew each other by this time. They'd done about 3 pay-per-view... I think this was their 3rd pay-per-view match together. I've given it a 3 1/4. I still feel that these two could go better, but I don't think Chavo's very much of a star rating wrestler kind of guy, if you know what I mean. He never really shone in the stars. What do we have next? Then we've got Kenzo Suzuki versus Billy Gunn. Now, this was just a shocker. Kobashi won with an inverted DDT backbreaker, which was just, it looked terrible. He like put him onto his back. It looked like he didn't want to hurt him, so he just sort of tapped him onto his knee and sort of like he sort of flew down onto the mat at the same time. It was just a shocking finisher. I gave this match a 1.25 stars. It was just a shocker. Nothing much through the middle. There was no real story. There was nothing special to it at all. It wasn't worth anything. It could have been on SmackDown. Yeah. So that one's a 1.25. Then we've got Sable versus Torrie Wilson. The girls looked hot in what they had, but the match was nothing special. I've given it a 1 star. Sable won with a schoolgirl on Torrie at 6 minutes, which was good. They kept the time down there. But seriously, nothing special. We'll just move straight on. Then we've got Mordecai. Mordecai versus Hardcore Holly. This is just a dead middle of the pay-per-view. I swear to God, you've got Chavo and Rene. You had an alright start with the fatal 4-way, but this is just a dead 40 minutes, isn't it? You got Mordecai versus Hardcore Holly. What is it? Mordecai reverses the Alabama Slam from Hardcore Holly into the Crucifix Bomb for the win at 6 minutes 30. So maybe it's only a boring maybe 20 minutes then. Maybe 25 minutes. So I gave that match a 1 star as well. Nothing special. I'm just trying to get onto the main event. Let's get onto it. WWE Heavyweight Championship title match for the they were facing a Bullrope. It was a Bullrope match between Eddie and JBL. This is like the strap match. They had to go around touching each of the corners to win the match. They had to do 4 consecutive in a row without their momentum being stuffed. Compared to their last match that they've had, I gave them a 4 stars. This did not meet up to expectation from their last match they had. I felt like the gimmick sort of got in the way of a good match with the Bullrope sort of not allowing for you to jump around and go for pins and stuff, and allowing for momentum to build up when you went for the pin and they just got the 3, and you know what I mean? And it just didn't do much, and the cowbell was fucking annoying. Eddie bled like a pig again, and I think it ended after what was it? Eddie touched the third buckle and then it gets clothesline from hell. Bradshaw starts touching the touching the turnbuckles, but Eddie pulls him back. Eddie blasts him with the rope again, and then bolts over Bradshaw to touch the final buckle. Then Kurt Angle comes out and says, "Let's have a look at the replay." Then we see JBL actually touched it before Eddie, and Eddie didn't win. The crowd was not happy about this. Eddie got screwed out of his title. I think I gave this match a 3.25 stars. I did not enjoy this match. Yeah, just shocking. And we've got the worst main event. The worst main event. You've got a concrete Crypt match with the Dudley Boyz versus the Undertaker. The theme of this match was that if the Undertaker lost or whatever, something, no matter what happened, is that Paul Bearer would get buried in a concrete crypt. Is pretty much what the gist of this match was. So nothing special. The Taker's down for most of the match, then he comes back up, chokeslams Bubba, tombstones Devon, absolute shocking, and then fucking, even though he won, he didn't have to kill Paul Bearer, but he still does, and oh god, it was just terrible. That's the stupidest wrestling match I had ever seen in my life. Overall, I've given the pay-per-view overall I gave that match 1.5. Overall, I gave the pay-per-view a 4.5. Nothing special. Seriously, not really worth watching it. There's nothing special on the card at all. I don't even think the WWE Championship match was that great. So guys, I'm a Swanton 007. Comment, like, and subscribe, and follow on with my reviews. Thanks, guys.